let's kick things off. So thank you very much to everyone for coming along to the IPTC Photo Metadata Conference 2022. So we're getting a bit better at this now. This is our third online meeting, and it's great to have so many of you here attending. So my name is Brendan Quinn. I'm the Managing Director of IPTC, the organization putting on this event. As far as a description goes, I'm I guess I have to say middle-aged male, brown hair, slightly tan skin because I've just come back from 2 weeks in Sicily, which wasn't very warm, but it was warm enough to stick my toe in some water, so it was very nice. So sorry about some delays in getting things organized, but I think we'll be able to have a really great event today. So let's do a few minutes of introductions before the first session starts. So we've been doing this now for 16 years. This is the 16th Photo Metadata Conference that IPTC has run. Traditionally, we've hosted these events in association with CPIC, the photo library organization, and Sylvie from CPIC will be speaking later on, and I'm sure she'll correct my glib description of how she describes the organization. So yes, we've got well over 150 registrants today. We have 19 speakers, so we have a lot to get through, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what everyone has to say. So just a few quick words about what IPTC is for those of you who haven't been to one of our events before. So we are a membership organization, non-profit membership organization for media companies and organizations in the media ecosystem, such as software providers, consultants, digital asset management system vendors, other photo organizations, other standards organizations, all sorts of like that. You can see on the screen some of our voting members, which is our primary membership class, but we also have associate and startup and individual members, some of whom you will hear today. And we do work in a few different areas. So what we're best known for is our technical standards, particularly the photo metadata standard that you'll be mostly hearing about today. But we also have other technical standards around news distribution, NewsMLG2 and NinJS, and rights markup. We have a standard called RightsML, and video metadata as well, which will come up a few times today, and other areas as well. Also content taxonomies and controlled vocabularies that we call our IPTC news codes that are used more and more in photo metadata and other areas. So we also, apart from creating our standards, we also run events. So a few weeks ago, we had our IPTC autumn meeting. We do one in the spring and in the autumn each year. We also create tools to help people use our standards, and we act as a community of technical people from media companies and the media ecosystem, helping people to solve problems together that are easier to solve together than it would be to solve individually. So a quick overview of the sessions that we'll have today. So straight after this, we will have a session on the adoption of the IPTC accessibility properties that were added to the photo metadata standards this time last year. So it's great to see such progress on implementation there. So you'll get to hear a lot more detail on that. Then we'll have a session from David and Michael, the co-leads of the Photo Metadata Working Group, IPTC Photo Metadata Working Group, on the work that has been done in the working group in the past 12 months. Then we'll have a session on also an implementation in the real world of another standard called C2PA that we'll be discussing later on. And those who've been to previous photo metadata conferences will know about C2PA, Content Authenticity Initiative, Project Origin, this world of joined up projects that are working to enhance traceability, authenticity and provenance of images and videos. And then we'll have a session, mostly a panel discussion on metadata for AI, artificial intelligence generated images. So that should be really interesting. It's very on topic at the moment because obviously there's such huge changes going on in that area in the recent months. So very quickly, we want this conference to be as accessible as possible. So I've turned on live closed captioning Just a couple of notes for speakers. Please don't forget to introduce yourself verbally, not just on your slides. If you play any videos, please turn on captions if that's relevant. If there's someone speaking, be descriptive about your slides as much as you can. Please state your name if you're speaking in a panel session before you talk. And thanks to all the speakers who've submitted their presentations in advance. So I've put all the ones that I've received on the event page, so they're now available to download as PDFs. So if you want to follow along with your Braille reader or some other kind of technology that makes it easier for you to consume the presentations, then please go ahead and download the presentations from that page. We will be recording all of these sessions, and we'll make the videos available afterwards to everyone who has signed up. So that's all I had to say in terms of introduction. So even 1 minute ahead of schedule. So I can pass straight over to Carolyn from Scribely, who's moderating the session on the adoption of the IPTC accessibility properties.